Glasses off, closing eyes. I unreservedly dedicate the next 45 minutes to my spiritual growth for my own benefit and the benefit of all those who come near me or even think of me. And opening eyes. And we're going to go straight into some practices. So we'll be doing them on the floor. If you need a mat, just grab a mat. Otherwise, we're going to do some hip openers, a few yoga moves, and then we'll be sitting cross-legged on the ground to do our breathing practices. So first we'll do the hip openers. Two different sorts. The first one's called Patangasana or butterfly. The second one's called Shishuppalasana or rock the baby. So I'll just move back. For people who don't have open hips, a pillow, cushion to sit on is good. If you have open hips, you can just sit directly on the floor. When you're sitting on the cushion or the pillow, come to the edge of it. So you're sitting on that bit of it so that it's putting your bum up in the air. So if you're on your cushion, get to the front of it. Feet together. Put your hands over your toes. Pull yourself up so that your back is straight and your head is looking forward. And then up and down with your legs. You can do it slowly or quickly, whichever you like. Just feeling that you're loosening up your hip area on both sides. And put your attention on the base of your spine. So while we're doing all these exercises, don't think of them as physical practices alone and that your mind and spirit can be anywhere. Think of them as practices for your body and your mind and your spirit. So settle your mind and your spirit so that it's focused on opening your body up. Now pick up one of your legs like this. If you're very flexible, you'll be able to put your knee right into your chest and your foot into your chest as well. If not, just do your best. Now, firstly, we're just going to lift it up and down like this. And now we're going to go like this, back and forth for a little while. Again, put your attention on the base of your spine. Keep your back straight so that as if someone's pulling you up from your crown. Other leg, lift it up, pull in, up and down. Slowly up and down, in and out. And then back and forth around. Okay, now that you've done that once, we're just going to do the whole thing again, but with your eyes closed. So away we go, up and down in butterfly. It should feel looser this time round. Now pick up one of your legs, in and out several times. And then back and forth. Other leg, in and out, back and forth. You can see why this is called rock the baby, because if you're very flexible and you had your knee in, your foot in, you'd be cradling it like a baby and rocking the baby. And back down again. Feet together, hands around your feet and lean forward. So keep your knees still now and lean forward. Keep your head straight, so don't bend your head over. And it may not be much of a move. You're moving your spine. So the whole point is to get your spine forward. So for most people, it's not much of a movement. If you have open hips, you can, well, some people can go all the way down to the ground. And back up. And now we're going to do a few cat-cow. So on all fours. So up and breathing out, down and breathing in. Up, breathing out, down, breathing in. Up, breathing out, close your eyes, down, breathing in. Up, breathing out, down, breathing in. And go to neutral. And then tuck your toes under, whatever space position they're in now, and push yourself up to downward dog. So you should be in about the right position with your feet. So downward dog and push into it. Walk out your legs, right, left, right, left, right, left. Pick up your right leg and pull it through so that you're in a lunge. Or if you can't pull it through, just swiggle it forward. And if you've got enough strength, let your hands off the ground and come up, or you can just stay where you are. And come back down and put your left knee on the ground and your right one up here and come up. So you're stretching your hip flexor. And go back to downward dog. And put your left foot forward into a lunge. Come up if you can, all the way up. And then if you're all the way up, then bend into your legs. And come back down and put your right knee on the ground so that you feel the stretch in your hip flexor. Very good. One more downward dog. And walk your legs in to your hands and hang there. You can bend your knees for this. Hang and rock side to side. Now straighten your legs and bend over still. Straighten your legs, bend over. So straight legs. And with straight legs, you're coming up with your arms to the side. Very good. And sit back down on the floor. Now, we're going to do some breathing exercises, which are holding breathing exercises. And one of the reasons that many pranayama or breathing exercises have a breath holding in them is because when you let go of your breath after holding it, it activates your pineal gland. Your pineal gland is like if you were in the middle of your eyes and went directly in from there into the middle of your brain. It's very tiny. I think that big. And it is considered as a very foundational aspect of the body's connection with the spirit. For instance, many people, and this is an ancient tradition, they believe that with a fetus, that the soul doesn't enter the body, the fetus of the body of the fetus, until the pineal gland has formed. So they feel that it's extremely instrumental in the connection between a soul coming into a body and becoming human. The pineal gland forms in the second month of gestation. So this comes from many traditions, and I've heard it many times that until then, people who have a sort of spiritual slant say the body of the fetus is claimed. The soul knows that it's going there, but it doesn't actually take up residence until the pineal gland has formed, which is in the second month of gestation. So it's very pivotal. And also many people believe that and teach the pineal gland, the activation of the pineal gland is responsible for the movement up and down the spine and the awakening of a much more enlightened state. So that is the reason why many breathing practices have a holding and a releasing, because it's believed to activate the pineal gland. When we sit cross-legged, we're putting our left heel as close as we can in. So touch your pelvis with your left heel if you can, and your right one is then in front of it. So go as close to that position as you can. You can, if you're not so flexible, you can get in the position and then wiggle yourself forward, fix up your pillow, and then you'll find that you'll be able to sit better in the position. So it takes a bit of wiggling. So you want to be in it so that it's sort of stable and you can hold it for a while. If it's comfortable, great. You don't have that problem. For most Westerners, it's not comfortable. You have to get used to sitting in it. So our first breathing exercise in this position will be with our hands open on our knees. We're just going to breathe in for 4, hold our breath for 4, and breathe out for 4. I'll count for a few rounds and then you can do it in your own timing of 4. So breathing in, 1, 2, 3, 4, holding, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4, holding, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4. Keep going. And if you can extend that, then just make the counting much slower or do more numbers. So it wants to feel steady and not, you don't want to prolong it so much that it's actually a strain. and open your eyes when you've got to your out breath. Now, this time when we breathe, we're going to do a Bandha lock. There's 3 bandhas we're going to lock. One is the throat, one is the lower abdomen, and one is the pelvic floor. To do the throat lock, I'll show you from the side. You have to go into it by putting your head back, tucking your chin in, and then going down. So you don't want to just be like this and go down. You have to actually put your head back, tuck your chin in, and then go down. So just give that a practice. In one smooth movement. Yes, very good. So when you go back, don't hang out there. You've got to actually go back and straight away pull your chin in. So that will be our first lock. Yes, very good. So we'll do it in order of 1, 2, 3, and when we hold each lock. So that one we'll do first. We hold it. The second one is the lower abdomen lock, which is simply pulling your lower abdomen or center in. In the yogic tradition, if the people who can do it very well, they actually pull their center in so strongly that it goes up and under their rib cage. Quite a lot of children can do it, especially thin children. They just somehow discover this thing. Well, that's the proper way. Don't do it if you've eaten, even if you can do it, but that's the eventual goal. So just pull your stomach in. That's your lower abdomen lock. And then your pelvic floor lock is just pulling your whole pelvic floor up, or it's often called anal lock, pelvic floor or anal lock. You can just think of one of those things and pull it up. So we're going to go throat, lower abdomen, pelvic lock, and we're going to hold it as long as we can. And then you're going to breathe out. And then when you've breathed out and held it as long as you can, then you're going to release them. 1, 2, 3. One small correction I want to make then is once we've done the 3 locks and we're holding our breath in and we put our head up and we release the breath, we do actually have to get back into the neck lock, we do actually have to do the whole neck thing again. I didn't quite explain that bit properly. Okay, now we're going to do a meditation. So you can just sit comfortably somewhere. So if you need some back support, get some back support. So this is our next bit of time. You don't have to think about any practices. You're just relaxing and immersing yourself in the meditation. You don't have to do anything. So it's just gentle, focused attention. So closing eyes. So this is your time. Just tell your body, relax. Gentle breathing in and gentle breathing out. This is a space where you can put energy into healing things in yourself that need healing, and aligning energetic systems within yourself so that you have more ability to create the things that you want in your life. So put both your hands on your heart and tell yourself how grateful you are for this human life and for the love that you have been given just simply by being alive. It's a great gift and you are very loved. And commit to yourself that you will do your absolute darndest to make this life as good as it can possibly be. And now relax your hands down and open your palms on your knees or legs. Now, put your focus on the top of your head at your crown, and you're going to draw a line down your body, down the left side of your body. So you're moving from your crown to your ear, to your neck, to your shoulder, down your arm, down the side of your body, down your thigh, knee, leg, feet, and up the other side of your body, up the right side of your body. Feet, calves, knee, thighs, hips, arm, shoulder, neck, knee, crown. Do it one more time. So you're just completely going down your body on the left and coming up your body on the right. Do the same thing, but 1 inch away from your body. Down your body. 1 inch away. So pay attention. Do it with a gentle, focused effort. So not a hard effort, just a gentle effort. But pay attention. Put your attention there. When you get back to the top of your head, move it out 5 inches from your body. So you're drawing the outline of your body 5 inches in detail around you. When you get to the top of your head, do it 1 foot away from your body. So gentle attention, 1 foot away from your body, the outline of your body. When you get to the top of your head, move to 10 feet away from your body. 10 feet away from your body, the exact outline of your body, you're tracing it. When you get to your crown, move to 50 feet away from your body. 50 feet away. Tracing your body 50 feet away. When you get to your crown, move to 100 feet away from your body. Tracing in detail still 100 feet away from your body. Now, while you're doing it, you'll feel that your whole body has softened, your mind has softened, and your spirit has spread out. So let your spirit spread, spreading out, out, out. Now you're going to take a big leap and move to 1,000 feet away from your body. So just let your body merge out and your mind have space. Space, space, space in your mind. Don't hold on to anything. Space in your mind. 1,000 feet away from your body. Now you're going to go 30,000 feet. So that's the height that a jet plane flies. 30,000 feet away from your body. So let your whole being just merge out into the atmosphere. 30,000 feet. Now, when you get to your crown, you're going to go as far as the moon. So you're tracing your whole body, and at some point you're touching the moon. You're making it go out so far that it's as far away as the moon. Feel that you're actually touching the moon at some point while you're drawing the shape of your body. And now you're going to go as far out into the stars and the universe as you can imagine. So keep just expanding yourself further and further out. As far as you can imagine. And now you're going to go further than that. You're going to go to another galaxy, another universe that we know nothing about. Feel that you're just keeping on merging out into other galaxies and other universes that we know nothing about. So you feel your whole body is disintegrated, your mind has disintegrated, your spirit has spread out. And there, in one of those galaxies, in one of those universes that you know nothing about, something is calling you. Something that feels like home is calling you. Another home, not an earth home, another home. And there are so many places out there, but one of them is a home for you, and you head towards it. And now, because you've disintegrated yourself, you can travel instantly wherever you want. And you go to that place, and you will probably have trouble seeing it because it's a very different frequency to Earth. Earth has a very particular frequency. Other places have a very different frequency. But because something about it feels as home to you, some part of you, it is in you, you try to get your frequency moving at the vibration of that place. And as you do, you can see more of it. You may see beings there that have a great love for you, and there's something about those beings that are very connected to you. There's some intelligence that they want to pass to you, and maybe some feeling they want to pass to you. And as they do that, you have a greater sense of your purpose on earth. Now, while you're in that place, you want to make the most of it to get rid of things that have got a bit disharmonized just from being on earth. So keep your eyes closed. I'm going to put on a symphony, 3 minutes of a symphony. It's symphony number 7, Beethoven. But the chords in the first 3 minutes of this symphony are very, very aligned with healing. So when I put it on, it takes a while to build up, but so you might not hear the very first bit of it. Completely immerse yourself in it. Imagine yourself in this other universe, this other galaxy, and completely throw yourself into allowing the music and the beings in the other galaxy to fix you up, heal you of things that need healing, and to recalibrate. So it will be 3 minutes. So I'll put it on now. And keeping your eyes closed. So while you're there in that place, ask those beings that are there for some advice, something that you're wondering about, something you might need to make a decision about, something you might want to ask whether you should pursue. Just ask and listen. And one of the beings that are there has a very specific message for you, which is you can't go wrong if you do this one thing on earth, and that is that you continuously recenter and refocus yourself so that you're always following your passion. That passion does not have to be something magnificent, but it has to be something that truly in your own being interests you. And that will be it's not just one passion in a life, it's a constant living out the day by constantly making decisions based on the things that excite you and bring interest and aliveness into you, because the being is telling you that that is one of the mechanisms in humans that allows them to know they're on the right path. If something excites you and interests you, even if it's a bit more than something else, it may be a very intense excitement, a very intense interest, or it may be minor, it doesn't matter. But this is our guide, that we follow those things that excite us and make us interested and alive, because that's telling us, it's our compass telling us this is the way for us to go. And we have to continuously make decisions based on that this is what I'm here for, this is what path I want to follow. And it may have many roadblocks from many different things, but that doesn't matter. We have to continuously keep following in our heart what we feel is for us. But the being is also telling you that you must be very careful about putting conditions on it. Follow your passion, but don't say how it must be. Don't insist that this must happen, that must happen, something else must happen. Try to have a very open mind. Just follow your passion to the best of your ability every single day of your life in all the different ways that you can. Learn to trust it and keep doing that regardless of anything else. And then have an open mind about how it can develop, how it can bless you, how it can bless other people. Don't be insistent, because the insistence will stop it from growing. If you get ideas that will help it, good, well and good, then follow that. But don't be insistent about what it must look like. So with that in your heart and anything else that you want to take from there, you feel like all the love and the intelligence and the beauty of that place has come into your heart and into your throat and into your mind. And as it comes in and solidifies, you feel yourself going back smaller and smaller and smaller, all the way back to your earth home, back into your body, back into your mind, until you're completely back in your own body, back in your mind at your own, the same size you were before you started the meditation. And to solidify that, with our eyes closed, we're going to do 3 OMs together, remembering to go ah, ooh, So we'll just do that. Breath in. Breath in. Breath in. And with your eyes closed, you're going to do a humming sound. And when you're humming, so this sound, start at your crown, go right the way down your body and come back up and down a few times, scanning your body and feeling that everything is correcting itself in your body. So humming, and scanning your body. And I'll read our closing prayer. Dedicate your week to being awake and aware. Fill your heart with love. Have love for everyone you come across and feel that everyone has love for you. If they don't have love for you, it's their problem. At least for you, there is only love. Don't let the shadow of lovelessness fall on your mind. Feel that you're going out into the world with little lights inside you, the things you love that you can do and that you're interested in. Those little lights will grow more this week and bring happiness to you, your loved ones, or those who you come upon and even think of. And during the week also, whenever you need advice or help with anything, remember there are many entities, many invisible beings, many forces of creation that are just dying to help you. And there are ones that are very specifically watching you and who are for your benefit and want to do everything they can to help you. So if you get stuck on something, just ask for help. It doesn't really matter if you're not sure where it's coming from, just ask for help. And often things just miraculously start working, or very unexpected things can happen. And when you're ready, slowly open your eyes.